Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday, or whatever time it is in your world. It's good to see you. My name is Valerie Bott, and welcome to What the Flock, because I don't know what the hell this is, but I'm glad that you're here with me. I had written down a list of things I was going to talk about, and then I just watched the sumo tournament, the final day, and I'm like this, and I've totally forgotten what I was going to tell you about other than sumo. So it might be a little sumo centric. Warning. My bad. But let me just say hello to everybody who's here. I've got Blue Unicorn. Let me see if I did this right today. Oh, it's still messed up. All right, Blue Unicorn that says immortality, how does it feel? Because he is a sweetheart. And I'm excited about we're going to do a new a collaboration that's coming up really soon. And let me make sure nobody's screaming at me. Okay. So we have David L. here this morning. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How can I do this? What if I used this? David's doing things, but he's saying hello. I'm glad you did. Chad Freeman is here. Nope, it's the same both places. Hey, Clay. Great to see you, Conspiracy Music. Thank you for being here. I can't tell you how much fun I had watching your show on Friday night with Blue Unicorn and Mr. Smith. It was so much fun. And I was lurking after I left the chat, and it was just really good. Like, you guys have really good chemistry, and it was just fun, man. All right. Hit the like I did. I like that, David. The likes have been acting super odd the past few days. That's true. That's true. Sometimes I've seen that happening. But it feels like it's, clears up to being back to kind of normal expected. What are we going to do? Red is here. Hey, folks. Great to see you. All right. We've got, who else? Edward Richard. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Mick says it's a nice day in Illinois. It's a bit chilly. And he's got the slider open, and a stupid bird hopped in and bolted when he saw the two cats twitching. I had to read it before I press it now, I've realized. Oh, thank you for posting links, Conspiracy. I appreciate you. Ooh, Mix can even see green on some of the trees down the way. I can see snow. It snowed. It just snows all the time still. We went up to Estes Park yesterday, and it wasn't snowing, but there was a lot of snow on the ground. I made one of those little shorts, and we saw deer, and we saw wild turkey, and we drove up to the Stanley Hotel, where it's called the Overlook in The Shining, but we went up there. It was fun. Well, Blue says my strawberries are sprouting and the hyacinths are growing. Wow, that's a good one. I'm excited for spring. Woohoo! Yeah, don't forget, we've got some awesome Blue Unicorn bootleg merch going on at my store. It's the top link of if you go to my homepage, or it's like that in the /blue-unicorn. And so we're going to hand print some shirts for people who live in the U.S. because shipping is hard. And then I've made a little storefront, so if you live outside of the U.S., you can purchase it from one of those direct-to-garment printers, and then they will send it to you. And it'll be almost the same. We'll put our love in it, but we won't touch it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Had a great time on Friday. It was awesome, guys. Oh no. Rhett had a McPhail stream last night. He left the stream up and folks could chat and went to bed. That isn't funny. Oh, is it? It might be Is it McPhail or Mike? Let's not ask Rhett how to spell things. I love you, Rhett. Steve-O, good morning. Michael Apensi, great to see you. Queen Bee, hello, good to see you. I was cracking up Queen Bee and Blanche at Mr. Smith's show. You guys are cracking me up. My knees hurt. Good to see you. Hopped in to say howdy. Yeah, good day to get some stuff done. Don't let me stop you. Whew. Anon Mouse, good to see you. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. Rhodey, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, this is not true, Balloon Unicorn. He keeps saying this. He wants it to be bootleg and that I'm going to take it. At the very most, like, I don't know, I feel like we could, like, go to Meow Wolf. Wouldn't that be fun? So buy t-shirts and send us to Meow Wolf. Karen Reese, good to see you. Oops, I missed it. Here we go. Karen, thank you for your email. I just saw it right before I got on. You're the sweetest. Queen Bee. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was such a good show. I'm excited for when Mr. Smith does his just weekly Tuesday night. I'm not sure what time. Tuesday sometime. So yeah. Hello on the hunt, Jack. JHP Studios. This is Jack. He said he did a cross stream last night with Deeds. And oh, that's cool. I did see was it Clay talking about the cross stream? No, that's where I heard about it. Yeah. And he said it was a fun experiment. That's pretty cool. I want wontons. My knees hurt. I feel like you have to share. This chat always makes me hungry. JDL, great to see you. I don't know. Okay, so I was going to start with singing a song, but then I forgot because I just kept saying hello. And then I also realized I didn't tune my guitar. So let's do this real quick. So Sumo ends at 11, and so I was like, oh, 11:05 will give me plenty of time. Because, 5 minutes is all you need to come up here and do this. So, yeah, I don't make good life decisions, y'all. So, this is one of my favorite songs. My friend Michelle put me onto it. And it's a Tom Waits song, but I'm reading the chat. It's a Tom Waits song, but Sarah Jarosz does a version of it. This is like... Mixed glove. I think I got... Oops. Well, the moon is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only things that you can see is all that you lack. Come on up to the house. Oh, you're crying, don't do you no good. Come on up to the house. Come down off that cross, we could use the wood. Come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. There's no light in the tunnel, no irons in the fire. Come on up to the house. And you sing in lead soprano in a junk man's choir. You gotta come on up to the house. Well, does life seem nasty, brutish and short? Come on up to the house. The seas are stormy, you can't find no port. You gotta come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. The Lord is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. When there's nothing in the world that you can do, you gotta come on up to the house. When you've been hit by the forces that are inside of you, you gotta come on up to the house. When you're high on top of your mountain, whoa, 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 come on up to the house. Well, you know you should surrender, but you can't let it go. You gotta come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. You gotta come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. You gotta come on up to the house. Ooh, you gotta come on up to the house. Ooh, baby, come on up to the house. It could be more tune. All right. I think I'm going to get me one of those applause buttons so that I can hear it. But I can hear y'all. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate your sweet emojis. Sweet emojis. Okay, I am looking at some of the... So Jack says that they're out of donuts at the donut shop. I'm really sorry about that. That's sad. Well, thank you. Clap hands. Edward says, my internet has been out of order for a week and it took the phone company that long to fix it. Oh my God, well, I was wondering where you were, but oh my gosh. Well, you didn't miss too much. But I'm really glad you're back. That's really a pain in the butt. It really should, like, internet is like a real utility and should be treated as such and not like it's extra, because it's not extra. It's like electricity and water. Oh, Michael, I love that you're playing lead too. Woo. I'd replay that song through the stereo, but I'm afraid someone might take it literally. You're like, don't come in. Not today. Okay, well, if you would like to, I would like to start with, oops, this thing doesn't ever, this is being a little weird today. Okay. Ryan Saunders, good to see you. Oh, let me make sure that I'm on live chat. I'm not. Maybe missed people. So if you said any good curse words, I missed it. So throw them back out. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, Michael has a little guitar and he says it's what your Martin wants to be. That's too funny. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, Jack's really needing donuts, y'all. So if you have any good donut suggestions. I feel like the store has donuts, just the grocery store. I'd go there. They're okay. They're kids. They don't care. So I want to start today by asking, like, if you have any big successes this week that you'd like to talk about, anything that you're really excited about, that you'd just like to share with all of us so that we can know about what awesome thing that you were doing this week or recently. Doesn't have to be this week. It was more humble in my head. Oh, hold on, let me go read it again. It's what your Martin wants. Oh no, I think I did take it the way, like, I think I read it the way you meant it, and I just have bad reading comprehension. So I didn't take it badly because I have bad reading comprehension. Yeah. Good. All right. Just so we're close. Just so we're agreeing. I wanted to help this and get some bagels and lard and just ice some bagels. Don't do that. That's not good. Oh, Anon Mouse says the Wally World, Walmart, makes a decent donut. I don't think I've ever had their donuts, but yeah, I was wondering, Blue. I was like, did you really get up this early? You have not been asleep, have you? Well, Chad says, I posted one of my old short films on YouTube this week and we'll be slowly adding other work. Ooh, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I've got to check it out. Please post a link of the short film in question so that we can see it, and I will click it on it later. But that's awesome. I'm really excited for that. I'm trying to think of what I did this week that I was excited about. I wrote it on a list. I don't know where the list is because sumo, y'all. It's been sumo week. I'm just going to talk about sumo. What happened to me this week? Well, I guess I'll tell you. A couple of good things. I had a great day going to Estes Park. It was wonderful. Got some outside time. It was a little windy, a little cold, but it's real pretty. and such a nice drive. I was kind of excited about our Blue Unicorn merch store, so I worked on that, and it also helped me work on my own store, so I was appreciative of getting a little kick in my own butt from that. So that's been a good, like, I kind of did something productive this week, kinda. But mostly I watched sumo. So come on, so everybody let me know what awesome thing you would like to share this week. And if you have something you'd like to share about someone else that's like your kid or your friend or somebody you're proud of, that's good too. Because, let's hear it. Yeah, also big ups to Chad Freeman for being first for ordering Blue Unicorn bootleg shirt. Oh no, Blue Unicorn said he got a migraine during the show the other night and he slept away Saturday. Well, I'm sorry that that he got a migraine. Those are tough. Those are really tough. So Chad says, Super Undead Dr. Roach. What a title, man. What a title. What's your movie called? Super Undead Dr. Roach? Man, that makes, I can't, let's watch it right now. I wish I knew how to do that. I don't know how. That's awesome. Everybody check that out for sure. Okay, I guess I'm reading these in a weird order. Zach Thong, good to see you. Thank you for being here. This is true. If you buy a Valerie Bot shirt, you get a Blue Unicorn shirt at regular price every time. Also, Blue Unicorn, which I don't have these yet for me, but Blue Unicorn has mugs. So check out the mug. Blue Unicorn, put a link up to the mug. I don't know how to do that either. It's a nice mug. It's got Chad came up with Blue Unicorn as my spirit animal. So we put that on there, and it's got the Blue Unicorn, and it's a nice white mug. I'm going to buy one. I've been saying this for a week. I haven't done it, but I'm going to. James has also been watching sumo. Today, I was literally screaming. My neighbors probably think that I'm freaking out. Okay, yeah, Blue Unicorn, put up the links of your merch store specifically, please. Oh, Karen says, migraines are awful. I get them a lot. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, migraines are really tough. I'm glad it's not something I have to deal with because it seems like it's just incapacitating. Man. Blue has a mean mug. That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant. Okay, so I watched sumo. I'm glad. Let's just talk about sumo since you asked. Thank you. I keep starting and then I'm like, well, I shouldn't talk about sumo. But since you asked, I watch sumo on NHK TV mostly, which we have here, which is just a Japanese channel that shows in America that's it's broadcast TV. It's not cable or anything. And it has a lot of good programs besides sumo, but they show a thing called Grand Sumo Highlights, and it's like a 30-minute what do I want to say? I don't know words. Little tiny bit, all down to 30 minutes. So it's just the highlights of the Makunuchi division, of the top division. And then I also like to watch on YouTube Nato Sumo and Chris Sumo, and I guess those are the main ones I watch. And they also, some of them show more than others, and some of them are just in Japanese, but that's kind of fun too. So this tournament has been exciting because for the first 10 days, the Midori Fuji was in the lead. Well, not the whole time, but he did not lose for 10 days. And by day 10, he was completely in the lead by two. He was 2 up over anybody else. And Midori Fuji is the smallest man in sumo. And by small man in sumo, I mean he's 5'8" and 260 pounds, maybe. So he's not small. But he's small for sumo. So, especially height wise, there's one man who's 6'8". So comparatively, there's a big range of height and weight there. But he, I think he beat Hokusai, though, even though they're complete opposites. So first 10 days, totally was winning. It was so exciting, and it was awesome. He still came out with like 11 wins, I think, at the end. So really, really, really win. But, oh no, he lost the last 5 days after winning the first 10 days. That's what happened. But it was still really, really like great performance. But in these last 5 days, it's just been a shakeup, like who's coming up. So it's been like, one man's kind of had the lead, and he's been in the lead, and he could have just won today and won it. But because of the way that they did the matchup, he lost today's match, and it made it go into a final bout to winner take all. And just one of my favorite wrestlers, who's just kind of been like, he's been in like third place this whole tournament, just ridden third place the whole time. And he's always just been one of my favorites. Kirbayama. He's Mongolian. He's, I think, is he a Komusubi now? He's up in the top rankings, but he's not like very top. He's like kind of in the middle. He's in the middle of the top, but he's been in this top division like about 8 years. And when he started, he's fairly tall, but he was really thin for a sumo wrestler. Which is like 230 pounds. It's not small, but it's small for a sumo wrestler. And so I know you're all just fascinated by this. But anyway, so he came out this last, just being like under the radar, and he beat the head guy today, and then they had to play off the two of them, and he won, and it was just brilliant. It's the first time he's ever won like a whole tournament before. And when they win, they have like a big thing, like they win like one of these huge like Stanley Cup sized cups, and they win like crazy. This is every other month, but the person who wins like a year's supply of rice and a year's supply of beef and a year's supply of gasoline. They get, it's such random stuff. But he's like the big winner, at least until the next one, which is in May. So then it all starts over, and they kind of re-rank again. But they it's you don't really. He might be up in ranking a little bit, but it was exciting. And so it's kind of, I don't really liked the part where he just like flew under the radar the whole time. And then he's like, hey, that was good. That was good. Okay, I'm going to read your things and stop talking. I want to say hello to Josh Harris, JD and the Queens. Good to see you. Somebody's coughing. We've got, thank you, Blue Unicorn. Posted, yeah, check out our Blue Unicorn merch store. We worked on that. Ooh, NHK is also on Roku. Good call. Yeah, so NHK, they also just have on their website too, like a lot of good videos that's just about how sumo works, like little things about the rules or about the history, or like what's the outfit about, or why is the ring like that? I don't know. They have like questions and answers for simple people. Archangel 3, good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, let's see who else. Oh, thanks everybody. Ooh, Adam Burst, good to see you. Okay, so Jack rudely asks and says, not being rude, but here's my genuinely rude question. Why is watching overweight dudes push each other exciting? Well, I don't know that I would say necessarily, I'm not in denial that there actually are overweight, but they're athletes who have trained their entire lives for this event that is really freaking hard and is, a martial art and something that is really exciting because it's done with a true spirit. Ooh, this is a good one, Jack. It's done with a true spirit of true competition, of being like, hey, we're here and we're going to play the game the way it should be played, and we're not going to cheat. We're not going to, it's a real game, and they're really fighting, and they're really doing it, and they're putting in all their effort and work, and they're not, And so I think, it's something about sportsmanship and about, not taking the easy way out. And I think that that's really important. So I love sumo. Woo. So Josh is like, he didn't think he liked hockey until he went to a game, and now he's hooked. Hockey games are really fun. I will say that I did not really, like, I was kind of like, man, I didn't get hockey. My hair's wet, sorry. I did not get hockey until I went to a hockey game either. Like, I didn't get why it was like people liked it. And I was like, oh, okay. I get why you like this now. But I was kind of younger. Like, it was in my teens, I think. I have a hard time watching MMA because it's a little more brutal. Sumo's not quite as violent, for sure. Not even not quite. The level of violence is pretty significantly less. Hockey is kind of like a family reunion. You say it's funny that you're like, I'm like, every family reunion has alcohol. And I'm like, oh yeah, never mind. My family is fucked up. I like the top. What did you say? Hold on. I like a non-mouse called me on this. I love this. The top middle of the middle top. Thank you. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I meant. Thank you. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, this one's saying a year's supply of rice for a sumo wrestler. That's a lot of money. They eat a whole bunch of rice. Like that's serious. No, we're not having, no, because no, we would not watch that. And no one wants to see that. Steve-O, good to see you. Okay. All right. Ooh, yeah, you can stream NHK from their website as well. Yes. I did that sometimes. Because at one point they took off the NHK from our thing, but now it's back. Conspiracy says, me sumo, I'm 140 pounds soaking wet. I think it's interesting to me, like, because I used to be as big as a sumo wrestler, and now I am not. But even when I was, I could not have done that. They would have killed me. They're so tough. Mick says, it's Mom's 90th birthday on 3/30. Happy birthday to Rhett's mama. 90th birthday on 3/30. When is this? Okay. Let's all remember this, everybody. Also, his boy just got A++ in all his college classes in geology. Also, you did make me crack up with your spelling. That's true. Ah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Rhett. Thank you for sharing all that. Big ups to your boy. A++. Ooh, Michael said kickboxing used to be big here in the 80s. Okay. Congratulations, Mixed Club. I love it. Epiphanies, good to see you. I can't wait for them to fix this chat thing. Chad said I started watching the One Championship this year on Prime. I haven't seen that. It's the same time as Clay's show, so you have to watch after the event. It's true. Can't miss Clay's show. It's some good stuff. Zach Thong says next weekend is WWE WrestleMania weekend. That's exciting. Zach, who are the favorite wrestlers that you follow? Well, you should see. So when they show different, not all of the sumo wrestlers are big. They have to start somewhere. So they start as children who are very small. And so at the beginning of the day, they start with the lowest ranks, the youngest people, and the oldest, but they're not fat at all. And they're skinny and wiry, and some of them are just kids, like they're babies. It's adorable. And so just try to push each other out, because there's a lot of rules about how you can hit somebody in sumo, so that it's not the same as MMA. Like nobody's punching each other, nobody's kicking at each other exactly. You're supposed to kick out, and not, there's different ways. So yeah, it's actually amazing. I love the younger, lower ranked it's harder to watch because not as many places show it. I did not see the blue unicorn that you're making. I have to check that out. Chad says, sumo wrestlers are amazing athletes for sure. I agree with that. Martial art. Okay, Josh says, I spent a lot of time in martial arts. The biggest lesson I learned was to avoid a fight. I like that. That's really true, though. I mean, I think that this is like, is it worth your time? And also, like, you're just going to murder them at that point. It's like, whatever. Chat is hard. So, Michael, I don't know if this is me or it might just be I've done something wrong. But the way that I usually click the chat so I can show it, every time I click on one, this big menu pops out that has like, put user in timeout. And so I have to be really careful to not click any of those buttons. And there's no way to click off except for go. I don't know. It's a technical difficulty day. Woohoo! Yes, definitely give Graham and your boy the best. I'll probably see you on the 30th, so I can remember to tell you again. My mantra is, you can't beat me up. I'm smarter than you. You're funny. Michael just wants a reason to wear a loincloth only. I don't think you need I give you permission, Michael. You don't need a reason. You know what reason you have? Sunday. Jesus wore a loincloth on Sunday, and so should Michael. I love this conspiracy. It's like, I run fast. Love it. I wish I could run fast. Okay. So Jack's saying we should do a marathon streaming shows, and no, we should not. We should not do that. Okay. Okay, so what happened to your little picture? What if I pick it again? Oh, I missed Will Adams' picture. Okay. Said, Josh, I used to do Lao Gar Kung Fu before C19 restrictions. Oh, yeah, I do hope you get back into that. I haven't heard of that particular kind of Kung Fu. I'm going to have to look up Lao Gar Kung Fu. Zach says, John Cena is one of his favorites. That's cool. I know who that is. Yeah, you really could have said almost anybody else. I'd have been like, I have no idea. That's definitely no John Cena. You can't even see him though. Ooh, I want to see this. I want to see Michael Lipinski at Camp G-May. That's a really cool show. That would be awesome. This is funny. I don't know if this is Non-Mouse says in America it's beer belly bounce, not sumo, and I've seen it in a bar before. Have you seen where they wear the big sumo suits, the big body suits? I have never done that. Oh, so Mick says, I don't think it's stupid. Are they healthy? They appear to be very fat, but they have to be as strong as hell. I think they talk about in sumo that kind of in between how big you are and how strong you are, and how much weight you're carrying on your frame for you. And some people do change, get too big and try to lose weight. And some people their weight is part of their strength, but almost all of them lose almost all of the weight after they retire, because it's hard to sustain that level of weight. So I don't think it's not necessarily healthy to carry that much weight on your body. I do think that they're trying to create that weight in a healthy way by eating. It's really big about what you eat, and eating junk food is not cool. I'm not saying they don't do it, but it's not part of the tradition of it. So, I definitely think it's a debate to have, but it's part of the thing about a lot of people aren't healthy, but they're thin. but they don't like exercise and they don't eat well. And a lot of people are overweight, but they work really hard at eating well and exercise a lot. And so, I don't know, healthy is a weird word. I think it's that kind of like, we should be trying to do the best we can to perform for what we need to perform for. And most of us are not sumo wrestlers, so it's, very few people, have reason to be that big. I don't know. I think one of the parts, so I was always very big most of my whole life. And only since 2020 have I lost weight. And now my top weight was about 280. Now I'm about 145. And so I know that the biggest problem I was having was just my ability to function, my ability to like get around as much as I wanted to do, to play shows as much as I wanted to stand up, to walk. I was just really getting limited in my physical ability because I'm in my 40s and I weighed a lot. So I personally lost weight through diet, and I have a video about it if you care. Woohoo! I like Ryan says it's called a mawashi. So mawashi is the belt thing that they wear that's wraps around and around. I like it. I like that, Ryan. You read the room well. Would you? I don't know. But I hear you. Woohoo! I love this. I hope you do. Let me know if you're doing it. Okay, the only sports I follow is Slap Mountain. Okay, I'm gonna go. Someone remind me this. Oh, Adam also said that his kind of kung fu is also really good for temperament. I think that's why I need to do one of these. Okay. It's a lot of yelling. I like Chad loves all these sports, but he doesn't follow them. I think that's fair. Ooh, Anonmouse says, I believe that happy is the most important part of healthy. I really like that a lot. I think that counts for a lot, because that really kind of puts it into like, are you able to be happy? Like, or, like totally. You have to be able to do what you want to do. And sometimes we're not, like for so many reasons, but we should at least give ourselves a chance. Oh, okay. So Camp G-May went to a concert last night, and Conspiracy and Frank Terzo were on a completely different channel playing to like 8 people. Oh man, I missed that too. I was hanging out. Oh yeah, I was watching Robin too. Oh, I missed it. Well, thanks, Jack. I appreciate you. Thank you, Clay. Yes, and definitely don't forget the Blue Unicorn merch. Okay. So, how long have I been talking? Oh, not too bad. 40 minutes. So, would anybody like to share anything that they've been struggling with this week that they would like to share? Or still, if you would like to share successes, you can too. Because I like to hear about it and want to hear more about what you're doing. And, Michael says, can you be too happy? I don't know. Well, it's funny. A lot of people don't like the word happy. Like they gristle when they said, that happy is a goal. Some people don't like that word as a term of contentment or, satisfaction. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you're like, I think I'm reading into the word happy when I say it that is not necessary. Some people think happy and they're just like, oh, that means that you're just like, yeah, and you don't care what's going on and things don't bother you ever. And it's just, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a hard word. Oh, this is huge. Rat was telling us before about his boy got to about 500 and has already lost 160 pounds. Man, 340. That is so good. He is happier now. I think that's a help. Oh, also girls helped him. Also, it helps. Yeah. But there's some things where it's just hard, at 500 where it's just hard to do things, and, it opens it up to like go into the movies and go into like go-kart racing and things that you necessarily can't do when you're too big to fit. That's how I felt before. Like I felt like I was a little too big to fit into a lot of things I wanted to do. Ha. I don't know if that's good. Oh, I love this. Next time you sing the song, please do. Please do. I love it. I love it. Chad says, I say that I stay in a state of happy these days. I also love, I say I stay in a state. That's a really beautiful alliteration right there. I say I stay in a state of happy. Beautiful, beautiful. Happy like bored is a state of mind. I'm one of those people who never got bored. Like, I don't understand bored very well. Oh, Michael says mental health comes before health. I definitely think they're like completely intertwined completely. And it's not just like one, it's not like, and I definitely don't want to say it's about being thin. No one's saying this at all. But I think it's about like just doing the best that we can do for ourselves every day. And that's all we can do. Because all we have is like today. And all we can do is make good choices today. Or at least some of them. But yeah, mental health definitely is not, I don't know if it's just as important, like it's all in one. Like we are all in one like that. Chad says, oh, I like this, Chad. We have a choice in our states most of the time. I like that. I try to do that. I do think that there's a lot of our own messaging that we need to correct too. I know Falco talks about this a lot. Just like how we're talking to ourselves and what we're saying, that really does make a huge difference in how we see ourselves and how we act. So Jack says that he's struggling with getting sore throat from singing so much on these live shows. Dude, well, as you didn't ask for my advice, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. One thing about our voices is they are not, you can't change the strings. Like there's, this is it. You got this voice and it's the one you got. And if you overstress your voice by doing too much, there's nowhere else to go. So you really have to be careful with stressing out your vocal cords at any one time and not overdoing it. Not, if you don't know how to correctly scream sing and you're doing it, I'm not saying you, but for example, and you scream sing, you can really screw up your vocal cords. But if you know what you're doing, if you're doing it technically correct, if you're doing it, then you're fine. You just have to know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and not doing it too much, no matter who you are. I don't sing every day because that would stress out my voice for when I need it. So, don't overdo it. That's you don't need to. Hey, Falco, is it because I said your name? Good to see you. Oh, this is great. I really love this. I really love this. Blue says, I personally have been quite happy in recent weeks, and I'm really happy to hear that. And that makes me happy. Uh-oh, this is also where I'm at. Conspiracy says, I am over winter and it snowed again today. And it did not snow here today, but I'm feeling this. It's supposed to snow on the middle of the week, I think, again. And I'm over it. And I just want sunny days. I have now a Google flight tracker search for San Diego. So I'm waiting until it hits like a really prime price, and then I'm buying tickets to go see Sith because it seems very warm there, except for it's been raining. But I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, I'm sorry I'm skipping over some stuff. Michael says, I am more silly than happy, but silly makes me happy. So I like that a lot. I think silly is a happy. Falcro, I'm trying to stay in the now. This has been a big one for me, Falcro, this week. I think we're on the same. Do we have the same therapist? Mine has just been, I've been thinking of it more as like mindfulness in what I'm doing, and especially like, well, just in everything. I've been trying to be mindful, and in that very much is like present and right now, and not like thinking about other people, what they're doing. We'll see you later, Adam. So glad you were here. Yeah, so Blue's right. It snowed here yesterday and then it melted. Oh, it's 44? Oh, it's only 36 here, damn it. Blue lives north of me. Yeah, it's kind of sunny at least, but I'm just tired of the snow. And I don't do any snow sports like ski or anything. So it can leave. Well, I guess I moved here. It was snowy here before I moved here. Oh, this is interesting. Chad says he was reading that Britney Spears and Mel Gibson are both bipolar. Then it hit me why I understand them both so well. Now, that's very interesting. I hadn't thought about... I guess I didn't know, Britney Spears' actual diagnosis. I don't know if that, doesn't shock me. Mel Gibson, I thought, I hadn't thought of in that term. So that's I'm really glad you said that, because I think sometimes, you got to make sure that I'm putting things not on bad intentions, but on, we all struggle with stuff. Oh, I hope I did. I don't know about this. So Blue says, does anyone remember the movie Brain Candy? Sometimes eternal happy lands you in a comatorium. That's a really great movie slogan. Sometimes eternal happy lands you in a comatorium. Brain Candy. All right, let's watch that. I wish I knew how to watch movies together. I guess you probably can't do that on YouTube, can you? Oh, I like this. Yesterday don't matter, and tomorrow is something to look forward to. That's a good one. It's hard that don't matter. I overthink things. Steve-O says, music seems good for my health and at least makes me feel better. If it's physical or not, I don't care. I love listening to music. I love that, Steve-O. I love this too. I know that I don't know what I would do without music. It makes such a big difference in my life. Michael's like, yup. Being happy doesn't mean you can't still feel anger, disappointment, grief. It's just about you appreciating you. Ooh, I like that, Anonymous. That's awesome. And I agree. I agree with this, that that it's not just black and white kind of thing. You can be happy and you can still have grief. And you can, it's not one or the other. Yeah, I like that part. It's you appreciating you. That's awesome. Okay, so Jack says it's been weird to finally be able to sing good after 37 years. And so, yeah, you need to space it out. I think, leave them wanting more and leave them coming back for more. So, and they will come back. You don't need to overdo it for anybody. And it'll make you a stronger singer too, the more you rest, just like if an athlete, Hello, Matt. Great to see you. Glad you're here. So let's see. Rhett says that his health is not good and he has a debilitating sarcoid that is affecting my organs and it's making his hormones messed up. Hoping the new treatments work, but he's losing muscle mass and affecting my pancreas, raising sugar. And that's a lot of things to deal with at once. It feels like it's like one thing is hurting one thing that's hurting the next thing, and you're kind of in a cycle. That's really rough. Oh man. Yeah, I really hope that the new treatments work too, and just like stick with it and be consistent, and really be careful about your sugar intake. I know that's one that's just like sugar for me. The more sugar I eat, the more sugar I want, and if I just stay away from it for a little bit, my desire for it goes down tremendously. If I can hold out just for a little, and distract myself with something else. I own a Slinky so that I can go like this and not eat because sometimes I'm just anxious, and like little things like will make me feel better. Where the hell's my... Okay, I can't reach it from here. The sound would annoy you. But it makes me feel better, calms me, and I'm not, it's little things like I pick up my guitar, try to play a song, because I really do think that sugar is one of the roughest drugs that is in our culture, and we act like it's like, oh, nothing, it's just sugar, but it's hard on our bodies, and it just leaves you craving more. It leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and leaves you it's a real drug. So man, I'm rooting for you though, and I really hope that everything is going to work out. And just because that is a lot of stuff to deal with at once. Big love to you, Rhett. Okay, so Chad says the most important thing to do is what you enjoy, and if you don't enjoy it, stop doing it. Easier said than done, but remembering it and attempting to do it helps. I agree with that. I think that's one of the reasons I like to listen to Jade Starr's show. It's because she's always repeating things like that, like do what makes you happy, and that I love these kind of messages and I need to hear them. So, and I think this is also what I do, is I'm just saying these things to myself. I'm talking to you, but I'm really talking to me. Ooh, so Jack did a rendition of Creed's Higher after he tuned his guitar to, it's not Mr. Smith's tunings, it's Roy Harper's tunings. But Mr. Smith would probably love that you think it's his. So that C-sharp tuning is Roy Harper. Roy Harper, he wrote that song, Desert Island. Oh, yeah, I do love that song. But I definitely want to hear your version of Creed. I do know that song. Oh no, Mick says and he's being falling all the time. That's rough. Like, you really need to be careful with that. Slow down, be careful, because we need you around. We need your expertise. Oops, sometimes I didn't go fast enough. Chad says it got into the 20s and then you had to turn the AC back on. That's what it's been here. Like, we'll have the heater on in the morning and the air conditioner on in the afternoon and the heater on at night. And that is not good. But it's the temperature swings that much. Oh, I don't know this. What you might have asked, if you've said it already, I'll get there. But what Chris Cornell's tuning for Scream, and it's a whole world. I don't know what Chris Cornell's tuning is, and this is what I want to know. So, I love alternate tunings. I mostly do just open E or open D, or sometimes like a DADGAD tuning. Those are like my really only ones I do. But I love how it sounds. Okay, so Blue says the now can only be comprehended after the now is past and become a past in which can only be reflected in a future now. Thank you. This is also truth. This is definitely truth. Jack, I'm not sure if I can do this or not, but I will look and see. I'll get back to you about that. Changing anything is scary, but sometimes enlightening. I like that, Michael. That's definitely true. I think change can really feel scary. Just, can we do it? Are we going to handle it? Overthinking is no good. He knows all about it. I think, most of us overthink too much. I get that. Ooh, I love Falcro. I love how you say this. I'm a professional Awfulizer. I love that. I know that's me. Um, I do that too. Oh, Kids in the Hall brain candy. I already forgot what brain candy was. All right, well, never gonna remember. Okay, so Chris Cornell tuning is FFCCCF. Huh. That's interesting. So it's basically like that's really interesting as the open chord. I like that. Human memory sucks. I was talking about this, that part where it's like, it's really not your memory, it's your recall, because you know it. Like you have the information in your brain, but oh man, I skipped so much. You have the information in your brain, but like it's just not getting to your mouth. Memory is crazy. Oh, so drink water when hungry. That's always a good one for sure. Yeah, I used to drink Mountain Dew. I used to drink Diet Coke. And I'm pretty sure that I'll never recover from all that. Oh yeah, as Americans, we're total sugar addicts. It's just in everything, and it's really rough. And like it's a real addiction. It's not, yeah. So about me as well. So he likes to imagine the worst possible outcome. One can take steps to avoid that thing. Blue, I see that, but I also feel like at some point it's like you're worrying about something that may never happen, and so like you're suffering needlessly. There's that part of it. You are not an ant. Honey is a great processed sugar substitute, and you'll find yourself using less. Ooh, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, I like that. Take care of yourself, please. Okay, I'm kind of going backwards and forwards. Oop, oop, oop. Man, I am not good at chat today. Okay, some of this I've kind of missed. I don't understand, so we're skipping. No offense. Zach says he's having a relaxing day today, hanging out with his dog. Man, now we all want dog photos. That's all we want is dog photos now. Overthinking is my middle name. Chad, Overthinking Freeman. Everyone overthinks. The trick is to foil yourself into a whiff of beer. Yeah. It's open F5 tuning. I like how you called that. Okay. Edward asked if I have any gigs this week. And that is a great question. And let me think. No, I do not. I don't have any gigs, I don't think, for 2 weeks. And then I have two right back to back. But what else do I have? Oh no, that's not this weekend either. No, I don't have anything going on. One thing I'm excited about is, well, that's not this week either. So this week is spring break here, and it's kind of a nothingness week in that sense of like, what's happening? What am I doing? What am I scheduled for? Nothing. So, but I kind of do think I might do I'm thinking in my brain while I'm talking. I think I might do a live stream extra just because I enjoy doing them. So we'll see. You might see me. So hit that notification bell. Oh, okay, so Mix is saying I don't know how to say this word, so I apologize. Sarcoidosis is messing with the pancreas, so he might not even have diabetes. Oh man, so if the sarcoid goes in remission, it might fix itself. I hope that's what happens. I'm the normal Rhett. I'm always finding happiness. I love that. I mean, that's all we can do because, so much parts of our health are out of our control like that. And all we can do is just try to be as happy as we can and try to be as healthy as we can. But yeah, it's a struggle. Hey, Leela's here, packing up from a head home from gig weekend. Oh, I've been wondering where you were. I missed your gig. David is driving. Challenge is that doctor cannot physically find why I get lightheaded and pass out a few times. Blood work tomorrow. David, man, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's really scary. And I know it must also worry your wife too, because you got running a lot. But yeah, definitely. I hope let us know what the doctor says, and I'm really glad that you've gone to the doctor about it and gotten some help. That's huge, and even though it's so hard to do, so success is still doing what I do and running and walking. That I love. You, that bear is never going to catch you unless you pass out. So you don't do that anymore. Get that fixed. Yeah, let us know how it is. Oh, that's not a downer at all. This is what I'm asking for. I want you to tell me so that I know what's happening with David. Because I'm stuck at replying to comments. And I still haven't written. I'll just tell you right now. So David, I made guitar pick necklaces. Well, I made 2. I have one and David has one. And because I'm not sure if I did it right. Because, all right, I've taken one jewelry class, guys. See, I know I'm an expert. But no, I'm serious. It's like a copper cord and copper necklace. So I'm just not sure. Okay, these are my questions. Is it too long? I think it's 22 inches. And then after I did it, I'm thinking maybe it should be 18 inches. So let me know if you think it should be a couple inches shorter. And what do you think about the cord? Is it, I wore the cord and at first I was like, oh, this is great. I love it. And by the end of the day, I was like, I hate this cord and I can feel it. So let me know what you think about the cord. And then, so length cord. Oh, and then did I do it right? Because I'm worried that it'll just fall off if you pull it too hard. So tug it, not too hard. Don't try to break it, but let me know if it needs to be done better. So you're my beta tester. This is what I'm saying, David. You are my guitar pick, but I didn't include a letter with this, but you are my guitar pick beta tester. And I would like to know if, what you think of it and if I should change anything. Thank you. Oh, I hope you heard that because you were driving. I missed that one. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, here we go. Ooh, a health food song. Do you think? That's pretty funny, Michael. I need to. Okay. What? Hold on. Has his first paying gig ever April 8th? Is this you, Michael? You do? Are you talking about you? Hold on. I'm excited for this. Make sure I didn't miss any other thing. This is huge. Dude. What are the deets? I am so excited. What's happening? First of all, thought you were professional. You were so top notch. I'm surprised it's your first paying gig because, yeah. So this is awesome. Talk about nerves and brain function. Brain function's rough. Man, that's so awesome. So yeah, it's a good question about bass players that do live stream YouTuber thing. Yeah, it's not Nikki Tedesco. Definitely. She is the best. She's just lovely. Just lovely. We'll see you later, Karen. Have a great Sunday. Oh, you're wonderful. I'm glad you're here, and I hope your daughter's doing better too. Big love to you. Oh yeah, Friday Song Club isn't a gig. I guess it is a gig. I take it as but I kind of mean gig is where I leave the couch and go outside of the house, and I'm not sitting on my couch. Oh, come see the progress. I'm excited. Right? Congratulations. Yeah, I want more deets. Nice, Jack. Nick says, hope you get to feel better and get a good report from the doctor. Definitely, definitely. Blue Unicorn plays a bass, and I've been trying to get him to do his own live streaming more too, because I really enjoy hearing Blue Unicorn sing and play and spout his words, that some of which I understand, but all of which I find entertaining. Oh, Michaelis Leela. She's around somewhere. Okay. The video is terrible for the gig, but we'll post the links. Oh, good. Please do. I bet. It doesn't matter if sometimes video is terrible, but it doesn't make us not enjoy it any less. We're pretty easy, Lula. We just like to be entertained. Michael hates doctors. Oh, no. Doctors are like, no. Will you please love us, Michael? Oh, hate's a strong word. Okay. It's hard. I will say that in America, which is my only experience, going to the doctor is an experience. It's not pleasant. It's not comfortable. It's not logical, like the way the system works. I was trying to get an appointment for someone, and it was quite the, crazy goose chase of trying to get into the right person who can schedule you, and then the insurance, and it's not fun. It's not how it should work, and that makes it really hard. I love this. Sorry I can't type of names. I can barely get the voice to text you make words. I love you. I've been trying to do the voice to text, and I get this, but like it makes I will just get in a loop where I can't, like, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. And so I'll delete it and I'll try it again and it won't work. And then I'll just get frustrated myself. When the better thing to do is just to say that we get it. We understand what you mean. And we're glad you're here. And we also want to do better at voice text. All that she wants is another baby. Hold on. Man, I'm so far behind. Okay, pick necklace is awesome for a male who wears large clothing. Sets outside shirt just right. Okay, good. This is the feedback that I've been looking for. Because I did mine the same length, and I think it's too long. I'm going to try to do it, I think 18, and see where it is. Oh, and the students loved it. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Right? We all just worry about we can worry about each other instead of worrying about ourselves. Ooh, it's a poolside private gig. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely congrats on that. That's huge. Is it something, I guess it's a private gig. You might set up a phone to record yourself, post it later, and post the good parts. He's played out, but never for $100. Congratulations, man. That's huge. Okay, the cord seems solid unless fans start pulling on it. Let me know. It's completely guaranteed. If it breaks, I'll make you a new one. Got a whole spool of wire. I got another kind of wire too. I'm trying. Let's see. Oh, cover it on my channel. Awesome, awesome. Does anybody... Yeah, did you see Jack wants Nikki Tedesco's link if anybody posted that? She's also on Twitch. Hey, Charlie Cabalden, great to see you. How is everything going in your world, and what are you up to? I am going to wrap this up here in the next few minutes. But, oh, and you're gonna, and you run sound for the band that you open for. Ooh. You're not spamming anything at all, dude. Oh, thank you, Clay. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Clay, put up when's your next thing that you're doing. Please post your next show or road show. And are we going to see Blue Unicorn again on your show? Because I really enjoyed that. I got to say. I vote for at least occasional Blue Unicorn sightings. Okay, so I don't know, Jack. Let's see what your serious question is. If Chad and I do special shows to where the audience gives a donation, $25, okay, question, and record a rendition of a cover song on the spot, is it selling out? I guess the only thing I question is when you say it's a $25 donation, you need to be specific about what people are donating to. If it's, because in my mind, donating means maybe something different than your mind. So, is it just going to your channel or not? I would want to know if you call it a donation. And I think that doing a cover song is for people. If they want that, that's not fine. I don't know. I think selling out is a whole different discussion we should have one time, because I think that's a weird thing, selling out. What does that mean, selling out? I don't know. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, selling out. That's such a weird topic. Right. I appreciate you, Chad. You're like, what? I said nothing. I don't know about this. If I rated music by video, he would have stopped listening to it in the 80s. That's awesome. I like that. That's a good one, Anonymous. I would have never listened to it. Some are better than others. Doctor's appointments are the worst. It ruins it and it's hard. Yeah. And chat's hard. I also agree. Chat is hard. Rhett's using voice to text. For the most part, it does better than his fingers. He has a hard time with my voice as I talk like matter. Huh. I bet as I talk like mad, that's what happened. Oh, I love it. I need to get over I think I have like perfectionism problem of like, I don't want to send the text if it had something wrong, and then I just keep redoing it, and there's always something wrong, and then I send it, and then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't notice that's wrong, and now I feel bad. All Blue Unicorn bootleg merchandise is on sale at 100% of its normal price while supplies last. Also, if you're looking for some of the Blue Unicorn merchandise, but it is out of your price range, just let me know, and I can probably get you a coupon. So let me know if you need a coupon. Or coupon, as I also like to say. Oh, I love Charlie says, hey, Michael, I hope your gig is acoustic because water and amps don't mix. Oh, no, it's going to be huge. It's a whole setup. Oh, Chad, everybody. Chad's doing his work job review today, and everybody, let's give him some good vibes that goes really well. Because, yeah, huge. And then this is like a new job, or you changed your schedule. It's not a new job, but you've changed your schedule recently. So things have been changing up. Well, I hope everything goes well for you. And I know everybody else does too. Let us know how it goes. Let's see. Oh, so James says, I saw David's picture on Facebook and his photo with the pink necklace looks comfortable. Yeah, David, I do hope you feel better soon too, and Rhett. Oh, I love that. I saw the picture too, and I saw it and I loved it, and then I was like, I'm gonna comment, and I still haven't done it. I will say, since Karen's gone already, I'm gonna tell you the story of Karen's shirt. I made a shirt for Karen, and I sent it to Karen, and I left off her apartment number because I'm a dumbass. And so, well, no, because I forgot. So I left off her apartment number, and I sent it, and she doesn't get it, and I'm like, crap. And I didn't put tracking on it because I'm cheap. And so I was waiting. And I was like, maybe somebody will, because I live in an apartment and we do this all the time. Like, oh, this is your package. I'll give it back. And so I was like, okay, finally, I'm just going to go and I just made a new shirt. And I made 3 for some reason at the same time. So I made shirts and I packaged it up and I put it in the thing and I put the label on it and I got it all ready. And I emailed her and I said, I am going to mail this right now. Then I totally forgot about it. And it's been sitting in a pile on the bottom of my stairs. But then this morning I wake up and I get the email that she says, thanks for the shirt. I just received it. Guys, it was the first shirt that I sent 3 weeks ago. And so now I have this other shirt that is in the thing ready to send. So I'm not sending that to her. But I think I'm going to send her maybe a guitar pick necklace. Because I already made the shipping label. So I'm to send her something. So this is, I don't know, is this a story about needing more patience or remembering correct addressing of envelopes? I don't know. I don't know what the moral is, but I didn't want her to know how silly I was trying to get the package to Pennsylvania. It was a little too hard. Oh, Charlie says his day is great. His 2 youngest grandkids are here for the night. Oh, I love that. How fun. Hip hip. Are they also musical like you are? Michael says, I want to hear music. Okay. I'm going to sing one more song and then I'm leaving. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to go through the chat and then I'm going to do it. Yeah, it really has been a super chat. Thank you all for hanging out and for talking, and I really enjoy that part. I donate my time to a worthy cause today. Aw, I appreciate that. You're all the best of the best. Love it. I love it. Falco's like Michael for Prez 2024. Yep, we all vote for you now. Okay. Matter the tow truck. Yeah. Everything is full of mistakes and we shouldn't let it stop us. Mistakes are okay. I agree. More unicorn love. Oh, also, you've been 5 minutes behind. I feel 5 minutes behind and I am here in real time. So I'm 5 minutes behind the chat. Oh. Mistakes are common unless you're Waylon Jennings. He probably made some too. I believe he probably did. For Waylon, that was the best business plan. I like it, guys. Blue, is there a song you would like to hear as I sing a last song? Oh, so that's the fact that you remember small details about us is amazing. It makes us feel really special. Like with Chad's shift change. Aw. Short-term memory loss due to PTSD and anxiety kills me. I hear ya. Yeah, memory loss is really tough. I know I don't have really memory loss, but I do struggle with remembering things like I want to, and that makes me frustrated. For sure. So I feel that. And and I really think this is really why I like to do this show, particularly because I just need a space where I can get to know everybody, and this is what it is. And so I appreciate you being here, so we can just chat and hang out. Aw, Falcor, that's so sweet. Aw, guys, I really appreciate you saying such sweet things. Ooh, Michael's gonna do a set on the porch tonight, so look out for that. Oh, Michael, you're not hold on. Did I do it? Michael, I didn't. You're a moderator now. Could you post your link to your channel? So if anybody's not following Michael Lipinski, better do it right now, because he's wonderful and you will enjoy his guitar playing and singing and his good songs, and he's funny, and yeah, you'll like his show. Yes, peace, love, and positivity. I love it. Oh, thank you, James. I appreciate you being here. Hearing it now. Edward says that he's happy that my neighbors put the saw away for a while, and I am too. I'm kind of shocked. I was like, are they not? Although my other neighbors have been coming in and out, and like they keep slamming the door. I think I'm gonna say something to them. It's only been like a year that I've been holding this in. You think you have memory loss? Just the other day what was I saying? I'm like that. Some of mine isn't memory loss. It's just I lose my focus really quickly. Like it's like squirrel, and so yeah, it's really hard. Oh yeah, definitely have. Oh, Michael, do you have 2 channels, Michael? I don't know if I'm on both your channels. I got to make sure I am. I didn't realize you had 2, so I don't know if I am. So, he's been reading a lot about balance, mental and physical relationship. Ooh, I love this. I want to know what you're reading. I love that. Mix is going to stream later with no sounds, so get ready for that. Okay. Okay, Michael. First is 24/7. Oh, okay. I don't think I have that one. That's pretty funny. That's a bad neighbor. That's not a good neighbor. Not at all. Okay, so I'm going to sing one last song, and I'm trying to think of what song I want to sing. I had an idea, but then I changed it. We'll see you later, Rhett. Oh, I feel that too. I forget stuff that I said I was going to do. I think I did this one last week. I'm doing it again. My show. First, I'm going to tune. And I'm going to say, I will see you all for sure. Excuse me, next Friday for Friday Song Club. And next Sunday for What the Flock. And, I don't know, everywhere else I could possibly be. Oh, this other channel streams chickens 24/7. Really? Okay, I've totally missed this, Michael. How am I missing this? I want to watch chickens 24/7. I would. Oh, you want to hear Creep? Oh, okay, I'll play that. All right. Everybody subscribe to the chicken channel. One song, and then I'm leaving. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. Just so fucking special. And I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, oh, oh. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special, and I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Ooh, I don't belong here. Ooh, I love that one song. All right, that's my one Radiohead song I know how to play. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here for What the Flock. Appreciate you being here till the very end, everybody. And my guitars are, I have two really small guitars. I have one really small, one medium, and then the rest of them are full size. I'm average. I'm not tall. Oh, heart-shaped fire. I love it. Roque Veneta. Chicken? Good to see you, Rocky. Charlie says he needs help getting OBS and Reaper to use the same sound. So anybody help out Charlie with that? I don't have any Reaper knowledge, but I do have a lot of OBS knowledge. But I don't know about the Reaper part. I can't believe your channel's been up 12 years. That's awesome. Well, I hope you have a great gig this week. Queen B, thank you for being here. I like David's like, run. He's like, that's my favorite thing in the world. Oh, I love Queen Bee's doing music therapy. I love it. Anon Mouse says, I'm a special weirdo creep. I love that too. Glad you're here. Oh, this is so fun. David says he lets Michael's live stream go on his computer at work all day just to see life. I love that. Michael's just telling me that song. That's what I should do. Like, here's songs with 4 chords in them that I know how to play. That's what it should be called. Valerie plays songs with 4 chords or less. Thank you, Ryan, for being here. We'll see you later, Zach. I'm glad you're playing along. That's really fun. It's not a cheap guitar. It's a Martin. It's just a little baby Martin. It wasn't cheap. Oh, Leela, I love you. I'm glad you're back, and I'm going to see your video because I missed you. Falcro says that he could probably help. He uses Reaper for sound and he sends that into OBS. Awesome. Good, good, good. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here and for hanging out with me and for being friends. And I will see you soon. And yeah, let me know how you're doing for the rest of the week. And we'll see you next Sunday or hopefully next Friday at Songcliffe. All right, everybody. Big love to all of y'all. I'll see you soon. Bye.